Okay, I'd like to say hello to everybody. Welcome to the Roundup webinar, the final Roundup webinar. Thank you all for coming. Can you hear me okay? Great. I think I'm here with Asli and maybe with Kenan. Asli, are you there? Okay, no Asli. But Asli is with me today, and we're thinking that Kenan will also be with us. We've got a few presentations for you. But I'm very quickly just going to remind you of what we're here for. This was our plan. We were hoping that we would have presentations from quite a few people who've been with us for the Electronic Village Online on classroom-based research, which happened really in January to February. But we think that several of you have done some research since February, so we wanted to give you an opportunity to tell us about it. And so we've got Sydney, we've got Sonika, Alina. Actually, we're going to begin with Alina and Sonika and then go on to Sydney. Gakko, welcome. We haven't just tested your microphone, so we're hopeful that we can talk to you, but we're not sure. Abdullah, we know that we can talk to you. Manjusha, we can hear you. And Mary, we're not sure if we'll be able to hear from you, but we hope so. Let's move on quickly. This was the website for the Electronic Village Online. We very much enjoyed being with a lot of you and helping you through this. This is us, the mentors who were with you. This is on the website. Just quickly, there's Kenan, Asla, me. At the top, Paola from Chile, Amal from India, and Joe, my colleague. There's also Babita, she's with us today, Mark, and Sadeka, and Michelle. Oh, Paola's here. Okay, great. And we were well supported by these associations or organizations. Thank them again. The INET, ELPA in Ethiopia, ResearchSig especially, which has been lending us this Adobe Connect room, and then the Teacher Development SIG, ITF for RISELF in Chile, just celebrated its 3rd birthday, and Telcnet. Also, the British Council helped us by advertising to different places, so we got a lot of people interested. The aims of the EVO were these. It's to give a hands-on introduction to inquiry-based teacher development, with special focus on difficult circumstances, large classes maybe, lack of resources. We want to take you through the main stages of teacher research in a teacher-friendly way. And we want to engage you in practical confidence-building activities. And that was the kind of syllabus. That's all on the website. And the website's address is classroom-based research. Classroom-based research.weebly.com for anyone who wants to go and have a look again at what we did. And an interesting thing that's happened that we haven't told you about is that partly out of this cooperation, we've set up a kind of festival of teacher research. So things are going to carry on through the year. And this is the 2nd event in a kind of festival of teacher research, ELT. We had an interesting symposium at the ITF conference a week ago. And part of that was telling people about our Electronic Village Online experience. We'll send you links if you're part of the EVO. We'll send you links to the Facebook group about an interview that Asla and Michelle did about the EVO, and also a presentation. Okay, and there are going to be some other events coming up in different places, in Argentina and Turkey, we know, and in Brazil and Cameroon maybe, and in India. And we're going to try to video some of these events and put them online. So we do hope that you'll keep in touch with us and want to hear more about these things going on. And here are some ways of keeping in touch. So I'm going to hand over to Asla Are you okay to tell us a little bit about EVO overall, Asli, and what we found about the evaluation of it?
Everyone. Yeah, sure. Let me put up the slide. So they're coming up. Can everybody hear me fine?
Yes.
Okay, great. So happy to meet you online. Hello. We were so excited to design and implement this classroom-based research EVO for teachers in difficult circumstances. And we wanted to evaluate the impact as well. So what impact has the EVO had so far? And in order to examine perceptions of the participants, we designed a couple of evaluation tools. If you remember the questionnaires we asked you to take at the very beginning of the online training, and at the end, there were two questionnaires, a pre-questionnaire and a post-questionnaire. And when we look at the participants who took these questionnaires, at the very beginning, we were 220 teacher researchers who responded to the pre-questionnaire. However, through the end of the course, we declined a little bit in number, but we're still hoping that there are other teachers who will be lurking and they will come back and take a look at the course materials and embark upon classroom-based research. So post-questionnaire was answered by 41 teacher researchers, and which made us very happy was that 19 people reported to have undertaken research since January 2017. And how was the profile? Let me talk about the profile. Well, majority of the participants report no experience in classroom-based research. Luckily, towards the end, this number dramatically decreased. And we were a very experienced group of teachers who had majorly large classes. So when you look at the on this slide, you will be able to see the numbers of the students. More than 60% had more than 15 students in the classroom, and also very hard-working group as well when you look at hours of teaching per week. So that was the participant profile. And what impact has the EVO had so far? Well, we now have more than 800 Facebook members and 2,072 registered for the course and completed the first questionnaire. A lot of countries were represented, including India, Nepal, Ukraine, Russia, among many others. And 41 teachers completed the evaluation questionnaire. And we're so happy and lucky because 25 shared their research findings with others on different mediums, including webinars, Google+, even on Facebook. And what were the received benefits of the EVO? Well, when we analyzed the response, some of the emerging themes were collaborative learning in the community of online practice, while many people uttered words which focused on value of collaborative learning. And this made us very happy as well. For instance, one of the participants said, I had the opportunity to meet English language teachers worldwide and exchange knowledge. This allowed me to learn about other ways of doing things, which also applies to the moderators as well, because of our collaboration and working, we were able to see what a classroom looks like in other parts of the world, classroom challenges. And another one was learning about different stages of classroom-based research, which was a bedrock attribute of this classroom-based EVO. It was one of the main objectives, and we were so happy to see that majority, of the response focused on this buzzword. Other perceived benefits were support and guidance from mentors, as well as improvement in teaching. Well, it is very encouraging to see that participants think of classroom-based research as one of the ways for continuous professional development and improving classroom teaching. Well, alongside the benefits, of course, there were challenges as well. We asked about the challenges, and some of the challenges were reported as the platforms. Some of them were new for the moderators. I'm sure some of these platforms are new for you as well. Connectivity issues. Unfortunately, whenever there's a technological interface, this may happen. Lack of time and pace of the EVO. Well, a lack of time was reported because everyone is working full time, and we undertake very, time-consuming responsibilities being a teacher. And content, especially analyzing data and drawing conclusions, seem to require a little bit more, practice and maybe more lead-in, let me say. So we would like to take this opportunity to thank you for, voicing your ideas, which guides our efforts of modifying, fine-tuning the program. So we will definitely be looking into challenges when we repeat that next year, hopefully. And what participants learned about classroom-based research? Well, value of collaboration with colleagues. How to turn successes, problems, and other issues into research questions. In other words, fine-tuning, coming up with research questions, clarifying research focus. Another point which was indicated as a gain of this course was looking at different possible sources of evidence. And then, of course, deciding how to gather information and, which answers the question. Ethical dimension, understanding some ways of analyzing evidence. We were very happy to see that, more than half of the participants thought that this was a learning point in this EVO. And thinking about how to share research, which is what we're doing here. And this is very valuable because this platform was able to bring geographically dispersed teachers, teacher researchers together, sharing and learning from one another. So overall conclusions, we can say that this online approach to teacher research has great potential, and it can bring people together, like-minded people together, sharing, learning from one another. And EVO empowered teachers and helped them to build confidence in engaging in teacher research, which was the ultimate aim. And lack of resources, large classes, lack of formal training seemed to be less of a concern at the end of this online training. So I think this is all from me. And thanks a lot to everybody, all the participants. So it was so enriching experience. It was such an enriching experience. And now we would like to hear voices, from the field, from teachers, from you. And if Alina is ready, maybe we can start with her. Alina, are you ready? Are you here with us?